It's the Caleb Lee MTGO Show.
Yeah, so we're just going to Lotus again. I'm thinking a little bit about what I want to wheel here. Sometimes Twister wheels. Unlikely in pack 1. Back-to-back drafts, back-to-back Black Lotuses. Sexy brown border. It is making more money workshops, yeah. Hopefully it keeps growing. Hey, Trilobite Hive, thanks the sob, thanks the 52 months. Hell yeah, Uglypuff. You wonder how many YouTube channels they edit for? I think they edit for Spike and Nassif, if I remember correctly. But don't quote me on that. That's like a vague conversation that I had months ago. Lightning Greaves, basically power. What do you do with this fucking pack? Yeah, fuck it, give me the Greaves. Yeah, Darby. Why do I always have Lotus? I think it's because I treat Lotus right. Set the mood. Light the incense. I'll let Black Lotus know that that it's special, right? So I think I'm grabbing Retrofitter Foundry. Pest Infestation's pretty messed up. And then there's a Lightning Bolt in here too. So if we'd taken the Bolt, we'd be on Swift Spear. Paragon's kind of cool with Black Lotus, right? White's not looking as open as it was last draft, but that is a nice synergy. And Lightning Greaves is at its best when it's like launching Hero Blade Holds and shit. And Blightsteals, of course. I did. I passed Seal of Removal. Think about this Garruk. Is Garruk interesting? Call the Ring impresses me sometimes. Y'all might be seeing an abrupt shift here. Not a hard pivot necessarily, but could be setting the stage for it. The only thing better than one Black Lotus is 2 Black Lotuses. The only thing better than 2 Black Lotuses? Paradoxically, it's 1 Black Lotus. Hey, Millicent, thanks for the sub, thanks for 46 months. Yes! Got your back. Oh, this pack sucks, huh? For, like, whatever direction I'm going. It's like Rex Sage, Glimmerlens, or Recurring Nightmare is what I'm looking at here. Yeah, I'd like to lean into whatever's open. We'll see. Sales sucks. I'm sorry. That card doesn't excite me. I played with and against it in a few cubes now. Not a fan. The fact that you, like, don't force the opponent to reset their hand, you're, like, giving them options there, makes it much more narrow. I don't know. The cards that appeal to me are, like, Voidwalker and Venser, and we're, like, super not doing that. Yeah, it doesn't look like White Agger is open, does it? Yeah, you should have grabbed Voidwalker. Spending way too much time waffling here. Okay. Couple black cards. Elder Gargaroth, not a bad one to launch with Greaves. Okay. I'm gonna trust. Storm is not open. If Storm was open, I'd be in Storm right now. It's seeming real not open. Unless that was just like a really weird pack 1. Hey, Number Muncher, thanks for the sub. These are like cool cards to play early. You're supposed to be grabbing Finale. Oracle, Primetime, D-Rit. Hey, sup, Lars. Oh, it might be more than that, Big Titty. 2 pieces of power so far. It's not currently a Yogg deck, but it could be very easily. Cards like Ophiomancer and the like. Those cards also play well with Skull Clamp. And then I'm considering this Nissa. Yogg's kind of cute with Foundry. Hey, Zarak Zero, thanks to the sub, thanks for sharing the Prime. Was I a Minskin Boo deck the whole time? I don't think so. Could still be Mono Blue, take Rafellos, or Mono Green rather, and take Rafellos. It's also like not a crazy start for this Grim Monolith. Gold Mana Dork's here for the Clamp. I don't think we're Workshop deck. Are we? Are we Secret Shops? Maybe Oddity is good. We did pass Dark Depths for Hexmage. Not crazy to take P-Land here. I think I'm going to take the Ophiomancer. Just in case Yogg wheels. And we got the Clamp, right? Yeah, let's go with Clamp too. Get this fucking thing back in here. I'm still waffling. I'm still waffling on what I'm actually doing. That's alright, though. The good news is we got some directions. We got some playables. And we still got a whole lot of cards to pick. Mindslaver in the sideboard, too. If I was playing Metalworker, I'd like Mindslaver. When's that card coming back to the fucking cube, It made sense to cut Metalworker when they cut Lightning Greaves, but it's back! It's back! I'll be interested to see if this one does anything. It's certainly a cool card. If I'm Cube Trophy Leader, I can put it back. Hashtag goals. So Titan's something to channel into. It's not something good to channel into. I do like Golos with Workshop. I'm just going to grab Golos. And Yogg did come back, and there's a green-black duel here. I think if we're doing Workshops, then we don't want to be doing Yogg. Yogg is good with Ophiomancer, though. Random removal spell. Nice. One of the Mana Dorks wheeled. Not the one I wanted, but that's alright. Beggars, Choosers, etc. I'm usually not high on Blight, Steel, Colossus, and Channel decks, but if you do have Greaves, it gets a little better, Excavator's looking bad so far, but again, we do have another pack. Okay. Do I like the changes to the cube? Some of them I liked, some of them I didn't like. I did a stream on it. I'm not going to go over all 16 cards. Yeah, I guess we're called to completing, Could still be mono green. Urza Saga? Yeah, this would be a fantastic Urza Saga deck. It would solve a lot of our problems. I don't remember if Lucanus is still in the cube. I don't think we're splashing this Ancestral Recall. Got that old school border. Demonic Tutor could find channel for us. I think Karn's just good here. I'm probably just gonna grab Karn. Maybe Bird. Bird does help with, like, the Clamp and stuff. It is more air in the deck, though, whereas, like, Karn and Demonic Tutor would be gas. Demonic Tutor would make black make sense with the channel plan. I think I'm grabbing Karn. We've got Black Lotus and Mana Crypt here. Chariot versus Mana Vault. Academy would be hot. Yes! We got the pod! I've workshop Stout Citadel before. It's within my range. Yes. How good would Metalworker be here? I'm going to title this deck, I Missed You, Lightning Greaves. And we'll see if we can get some wins with it. The most, like, highly powered 1-2 I've ever seen in my life. This Excavator looks like shit, too. Maybe I'll get to replace it. Zerda has 2 infinite manas here. 2. It looks fucking uncastable, but 2. I have 2 infinite manas with Zerda. A lot of good stuff to play, too. Could play Reclaimer to go get workshops. Maybe better than the Romanop, but I don't know if it would be... I don't know if it's worth. O'Kinnon is a less aggressive splash than Zerda. But it only works with Basalt Monolith. It doesn't work with Grim Monolith. Kinnon. Yeah, Talisman fixes for Zerda, and so does the Proving Ground. Maybe I just, like, shouldn't be playing the balance. How many white sources would we need for balance? Like 3? I mean, I guess Golos fixes for it. Yeah, okay, I'm off it. You got the core of a good balanced deck there with all the fast mana. The core is there. How long is Cube up? That's a good question. You thought Grim works too? You might be misremembering Grim. It taps to make 3, and then it's 4 to untap. So if you have a... it works with Zerda. But it doesn't work with Kinnan. Kinnan makes your mana abilities make 1 more mana. So with the Kinnan in play, Basalt Monolith taps for 4 and untaps for 3, and Grim Monolith taps for 4 and untaps for 4. So one of those is infinite, one of them's not. Zerda works with both, though, and that's what you're talking about. We're gonna have, like, the worst fucking mana base for basically a mono green deck. I meant Zerda. Yeah, I wasn't talking about Zerda when I was talking about Kinnan. Of course. I want to play this thing. A little bit of life gain to counteract Mana Crypt. I feel like I have so much fast mana, I just, like, want to play those 3/5s. I like having stuff to play off of Workshop. I think I want that card here, too. Yeah, we have Basalt Monolith and Grim Monolith. I think it just belongs. It's possible I shouldn't be playing Zerda. I'm willing to admit. Could treat Black Lotus like a land. I'll just run it. Is there a reason to play white over red? Golos? Is Golos a reason? Yeah, it's sort of a reason. Let's show it up. Hey, Farm Dog Millionaire. Thanks for 14 months. How close is Zerda to being a free companion? Zerda's never close. Never even think about it that way. You'll play Zerda better. I can go through it if you really want. So we got these 3 already. Those 4. Yeah, we don't have 4 other playables. It just doesn't work. Channel doesn't work. I'm closer to cutting the Zerda than I am to trying to companion it. What am I clamping? Retrofitter stuff. Look. I know people got questions, but I want you to look at the sideboard before you suggest cuts. I want you to be, like, really confident in an ad before you suggest a cut, friend. Before you start questioning the includes, think about what excludes you would want here. Yeah, Skip, should I play fucking Ramen Up Excavator over this Courser? The ad is just land over a Skull Clamp? Skull Clamp is not my worst card. I wish Skull Clamp was my worst card. Yeah, maybe the Zerta Splash is aggressive. Well, I mean, it's definitely aggressive. We have Black Lotus for it. We got Lotus Petal for it. Let's try it. Let's try this. Yeah, Volcano. You're talking about if you, like, cut the channel. The issue is we don't have fixing, and there's a lot of colorless sources in the deck, right? Mox Jet, Mana Crypt. So, like, make double white consistently. It's a lot less free than how you're making it sound, is what I'm getting at. I have all these double green cards. Just doesn't work. And I did consider it. When I first added Zerta, I grabbed the DM and the balance, and then cut them when I realized that didn't work. And my fixing for Zerta, the red talisman and the one thing don't produce white mana. Oh, that's not bad. Let's Monolith, so we pay a little bit less life for the channel, maybe. No, that's stupid. Monolith will be better on other stuff later. Yeah, let's just channel. Getting the talisman there instead of a land in case they're a Tinker deck. I win! Caleb, can we cut the channel? Will that ever win a game ever? I mean, we could. You always can. I'll move this track. That's a sweet track, though. I'll skip ahead. Sure. Yeah, speed and counter magic there. Now we want to top deck Lightning Greaves, depending what they do. Yeah, we had the channel a turn earlier. We could have turned one to the Blightsteel. Would be a little better. Never lucky, right? Well, even though Lightning Greaves wouldn't let us kill the opponent here because there's blockers, like giving Blightsteel Colossus Shroud is still amazing. We'll see. Evie Geddon's resub saying this is the first deck of the cube. This is the second deck of the cube. We already have a trophy under our belts. So we have 10 mana here. Not enough. Yeah, I think I'm still on the channel plan. We're just at like kind of bare minimum for channel. Think about cutting white sources for balance is all. Maybe 2's enough. Doesn't seem likely. I guess proving ground taps are green. Alright, I'll do 1 more planes. And then we gotta figure out what we're cutting for this balance. Mindslaver's cute with that pay for life 2-drop they played. I'm gonna cut Elder. Or no, I'm gonna cut this one. Can't even untap with Garrick. You need to have 2 targets. Yeah, it doesn't come up that often. Garrick's uptick being illegal. I've seen people like on the draw in that situation have to like untap their opponent's land to play a mana dork off Garrick. The Mother of Runes is a free block here, so I'm just like not wasting time. Maybe I'm supposed to play the Llanowar Elves there over Basalt Monolith if I want to like threaten the overrun win next turn. I mean, we just have it, right? They can soak 3. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Sanity Well, these are the 5 months there. Hell yeah. And the ad started. Yeah. Alright. I like being able to play the Llanowar Elves and immediately clamp. Let's do this, and then we can pass with the Gargaroth clamped instead of using Mana Crypt. Means we get to draw cards off like a Liliana Edict or some other sorcery speed removal spell. These lands are gorgeous, huh? Some gorgeous selection from my opponent. I actually like these mountains a lot. Some really nice light there off the waves. I don't know what set this mountain's from. I'm feeling like a fucking genius for playing this Flesh Gorger in my not black deck. Flesh Gorger was one of the cards that I was like down with, interested in from the changes. P3K mountains have to be expensive as fuck, right? Yeah, it looks like they're like $15 to $25. Think I'll stick with my Saga lands. This island is like my kind of island, though. And it's Mirage. I wonder if this is like my favorite Schuler art, actually. Schuler has so many iconic cards. If we could cast the Zerta, we would have a win next turn. So if we find like a white or a red source underneath the Corsair, there's just like not many of those lands, though. So it's really unlikely. Actually, if the Shieldred's in play, it's not a win next turn. Because we can't draw through the deck to find the Lightning Greaves to kill with our infinite mana. How are they going to deal with this shit, though, huh? Flash Gorging. So if you block here, you lose you lose to an Edict. If you don't block here, draw 7s are awkward. These Vamp Tutored. I'm going to take this. Oh shit, what up? You're 57, he's at 47 months. Wow. Skull Clamp killing me here. If I'd blocked, they couldn't have done that. That was a ballsy attack. Do I have enough mana to make a 4/4? Because I can play the Greaves for free. So it's like 2 mana to activate, 3 to untap. Yeah, we just have a win. Just launching a fucking 4/4. All it took was Lightning Greaves and a billion mana. We got that 4 damage. Magic is a great game. Balance is an answer to that. That's Shieldred. Point looks kind of combo-y. They have a bunch of removal spells and stuff, too. The Manamorphose is what's making me think there might be a combo finish in there. Wouldn't be surprised if that Shieldred was paired with some draw 7s. I'll try it. I don't hate the blitz here at all. I'll just cut Corsair. Did I screw up? Cut a forest, cut a mountain. Added 2 plains. Cut a Corsair for a balance. Yeah, what did I screw up? We didn't have 41 before, right? Maybe it was 14 lands before, and maybe the forest was just chilling here. I had 1 forest, I had 1 mountain, 1 plains though, right? What land is extra? Yeah, there must have just been a forest chilling. Too many fucking white sources. Hand's very tempting to me. It's very tempting. I've been this Ulamog and rip channel and feel like an idiot. Some really sick riffs in this song. What is deck's fucking nuts, huh? Bowmasters, Shieldred, Ragavan power. Like, how many? You only get 1 first pick per pack. We've seen 4. I like how the Ragavan got like one of the few like live hits off my deck too. Most of my deck is just like ramp spells and like giant unwieldy chonkers. And they got like the one random utility draw spell. I'm like, oh, I can use this. It's better in my deck. Yeah, I wonder if I should Garrick or Gargs here. We'll see what the draw is. This Ragavan just being the best card ever printed. What's up, Agni Kai? Reset! I still have my clamp, though. Be interested to see what their last card is. God damn it. Wait, they brought back Bowmasters? Oh, because they want to clamp more. They didn't bring back Shieldred. Because they'd rather have 4 cards. Yeah, alright. This is the most I've been burned by my own skull clamp in a game. They're back up to 5 cards. Alright, where's my next balance? Probably want to float first, Tom. So make it 3-3 and they trade. They take 2, go to 16, 15, recast. And I'll have 3 3X's and an overrun. 6 times 3 is 18. 3 short, Let's draw a card. Mighty tempting, though. Mighty tempting stuff. If they decide not to trade and just, like, activate, I think the other line might have been better. You don't know, though, right? You can't predict your opponent's plays. I was thinking about trying to set up Golos by grabbing the Black Source. And then if I ripped Lotus Petal or Black Lotus, I could activate. I think I'm going to go grab Workshops now. Wow, that would have been a disaster. You were sick of playing with Clamp and Standard? Wasn't it only legal for, like, less than a month? It got, like, 1 block per tour, and then it was banned everywhere. Hey, Brunswitzky, thanks for the sub, thanks for 18 months. Wow, this fucking sucked. You were sick of playing with Mind's Desire and Standard? Me too, friend. I was sick of playing with Mind's Desire because I kept losing with it, because that deck was trash. Oh, shit, what up? Hey, Poopy Pirates, thanks for 28 months. I am well. Let's see. So it was banned in June of 2004. When did Darksteel come out? That was Skull Clamp set, right? I guess I could just look. Oh, I guess that's not useful. March, April, June. Okay, so it was like 3 months in between our our two memories. I'd be so much happier right now if I still had that Mindslaver. Fuck that duress. I expect it's a good thing that has never been legal in Legacy. Opponent looted away Scarab God. Oh yeah, I was sick in Elves. Elves, Ravager, Goblins. Ah, that's where they were fine looting it away. Should I give them this one? I think they need it more than I do. Alright, what are the odds the Ragavan hits my Skull Clamp off my deck to dominate me 2 games in a row? It's gotta be like almost none, right? None odds. Yeah, this is not gonna happen. We got this. We got this, fam. This time it'll hit Lotus. Why are you saying this? Why are you jinxing me? What have I ever done to you? I should run an ad while we're in sideboarding. That's what I should do, so it doesn't interrupt the gameplay. Put on my good cards just in case. Just in case. Hi, this is Amal, huh? Oh shit, what up? Hey, Badagaboosh, thanks for the 79 months. I'm gonna keep this hand. I'm just not sure what I'm binning. I think it's gonna be either Mindslaver or Flesh Gorger. I like the idea of balance being like a reset button if things go terribly wrong. Which they could, you know, like the channel gets to rest or whatever. I think I'm binning Mindslaver. I think that's my plan. They do have Toxic Delusion in their deck. Slaver's not great early. I mean, I didn't think I was going to get to it early. It's a pretty bad balance. We have to sack a land. Not insane, just crazy. Yeah. Well, after I've already balanced, what do I need the planes for, right? It's free. We're also, like, making our Reanimator opponent... They played Exhume against us last game, and now we're making them discard 2 cards of their choice. Yeah, I don't know about all this. This might be literally the worst balance I've ever cast. We'll see. We'll see. What if this Ragavan's their Black Source, you know? Yeah, their hand's like Black Source, Exhume, thing to reanimate. Maybe they're not they wouldn't tank so long. The fact that they are thinking Thigh Slong is good for us. How do you know that they're thinking Thigh Slong? That's very specific. Yeah, they're choosing which card to reanimate. Scrapwork Mutt Island has been binned. Yeah, I assumed the Mutt was an intuitive discard, and then they were deciding like which land to bin or something. All right, come on, Forest. Come on, Forest. I need you, Forest. God damn it. You know, I hadn't added all these fucking planes to the deck. Maybe we would have had turn 2 channel, huh? Can't even activate this shit. Yeah, Ulamog hitting the swamp there, I think, would have just been lights out. Maybe they take Flesh Gorger? Yeah. Amazing. Amazing. Everything is terrible. What if I'd waited a turn? If the balance would have gotten this eye as well. Black Lotus would be kind of good here. We know that kills us. It. This hand's kind of interesting. Opponent's deck was freaking sick. Would have been nice to beat it. Yeah, turn 2 haste Centaur, turn 3 haste Golos. So the Golos can get a black source, and then all we're missing to activate is either Black Lotus or Lotus Petal for blue mana. It's not a very likely thing, but, you know, technically possible. Chat sure do love a good Golos activation. The double Elm. You're just supposed to get workshops anyway. Blightsteel in hand. Is there anything worse than knowing you're drawing on a land for the turn? The old 14 land deck. Look at us winning a flip eventually. They sure are drawing a lot of cards. 21 life to Mana Crypt on a 38 match win streak. No, I lost every coin flip in that game, but it wasn't 21 life. My opponent hit me with a single Vendilion click attack. And then the rest were Mana Crypt. I didn't gain life or anything. It was brutal because I had lethal. I lost like 5 flips in a row and cracked a couple fetches or something. And I had the Salvager combo like that turn. The turn I just needed to win like a single Mana Crypt flip. Opponent not looking to chump with the Caryatid over there. Chump with the Greaves over. It's whatever. Twin it up, friend. You think they escaped to combat by accident? Maybe. You think if they didn't have it, they would have drawn pre-combat, huh, with the library? Maybe they're a little excited. Well, they still have 7 fucking cards in hand. Are we winning? Unlikely. Yeah, they have plenty of blockers. Oh, I should have equipped first. Fuck me. Yeah, why did I do that, In my head, I thought they were just gonna, like, chump with the Jace. I didn't think about them wanting to trade. Pasta's always good. I made some really fucking good mac and cheese last night. I got this fancy cheese. It's like the only cheese to win like both national cheese competitions here in the States. And then when my fridge broke, it's like, okay, well, this delectable wedge of cheese, this fancy AF thing. Oh, that's gonna shuffle my top. That's awkward. Do I have to buy it online? I did order it online. God, seeing the lotus petal on top. I got teased so hard. What's the cheese called? It's one of the ones that Upland's Cheese sells. Pleasant Ridge Reserve. A little pricey, but very fucking good. Yeah, Psycho, love it. It feels correct to launch another 5/5 at my opponent. I mean, I could attack for 9, force them to block with something. Oh, Zerda can make it so the Vendilion Click can't block. That's interesting. Kind of cute, eh? Opponent's drawn so many cards. I'm just like every turn, like, yup, attack. Plus 10 cards. Not quite. I mean, you can't really count loots, right? As being plus a card. You're seeing more cards for sure. Plus 9. Did they only loot once? There's like a headquarters cycle in there. I think that's GG. They just need a 2-power creature. I saw it was 1150. I was like, why am I so hungry? All the cheese talk combined with. They literally only make 2 cheeses, Mark. It is the name of the cheese, too. Upland's Cheese is the name of the dairy. Yeah, I'm gonna bring in balances as a mind twist. We'll do it all 3 matches. And Courser was actually kind of good there. Did I not cut 2 lanes again? Whatever. I don't know why I keep misclicking that. Yeah, Gorser was even kind of good there, but fuck it. This way I won't see the Lotus Petal before it gets shuffled away. Oh, maybe it's when I add lands, it's adding it. That's what it is. Yeah, you're right. It's selecting a land to add, and I'm forgetting to, like, down tick it to 0. It's like, yo, you need a forest in here. Moto being helpful. Just deciding whether to put back Mox Jet or Forest. Save a life this way. I don't get to flash a Mox. We'll have to destroy my own permanent here. But I think it's worth to get a Annihilator 4 into play on turn 1. Alright, your turn. Game looks very different when I get to win. Game's very different when I get to win. This is even good. Are you talking about in general or in Vintage Cube WWK? Because Survival and Oath don't make the list. In Vintage Oath, right? Or maybe like Force of Vigor. Right. Do I like Initiative being excluded from Cube? I do. So the main reason that I like Initiative being excluded from Cube is it's really unintuitive for old players coming back to jam some Vintage Cube. And I think the gameplay is extremely unfun, which I usually care less about for Vintage Cube, because it's a lot about, like, doing the powerful broken thing. But yeah, I got, like, really sick of playing against it in Legacy. And so then just, like, facing it in Vintage Cube as well was pretty brutal. So I liked having it cut. I don't have it in my current cube either. Like, my personal cube and paper. Could have cast Balance pre-combat. And then I sack one creature and they keep their... I sack my Skull Clamped creature and they keep their one thing. Might have been better. Still tempting to balance. And, like, not die to twin. I don't think you can with double lethal in play, though, right? What do you all think? Mind Twist to my opponent, draw 2 cards. Should I flip a coin? It's better content. Alright, whatever. Opponent's over there staring at 4 lands in their hand, like, okay. I've got to, like, race my worst balance I've ever cast from last match. I've got to beat my own record. Want to make some Magma Opus token in response. Yeah, it's definitely better to play it pre-combat, Oh boy! Wow, we did not get anything of relevance out of their hand. My opponent's just like, "Okay, you've successfully wrathed yourself. Good job." Amazing. Now they have the Pestermite? If they untap and rip Twin, I'm going to lose my shit. Yeah, I was hoping to make them discard Twin combo when I balanced. Don't do it. How dare you? How dare you, Blacker Lotus? Unkind! Unkind! Alright, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm gonna run a commercial. I'll be back in a few minutes.